Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be reading a story off of Reddit prorevenge. I'm right here on the first page and things. So yeah, we're gonna be reading this story, which is called "Mother Lies, Takes Money from Me, and Then Gets Screwed Up Over whatever. She gets bad things done to her financials." Okay, I can't speak for some reason today, but I don't know why, but yeah, I can't speak. I don't know how I can speak. Speaking is weird. Talking is bad. So, let's go right into this video. But before we do, you should go on down there, like, share, subscribe, cause if you don't, you're gonna miss out on a lot of awesome content. You should also hit the notification bell, and why not just go on and watch the video to the end, cause if you don't, you will miss out on this very entertaining story. So, without further ado, let's get right into this video. Now, this is not my story, to clarify. So, yeah, this is not my story. Done. So, this is a very long story. So, yeah. Whatever. Backstory. So I am in 19F, and I'd only been living with my mother for a good 3.5 years. So, okay, I don't know what the heck is going on, so yeah. Then I was put into foster care in a young age, and I don't remember anything about living with my mother at all. Before moving in with her, she would tell me how great it would be for me to live there, and how I would be treated with respect, and yada yada yada. Well, since I started college, things went bad. My whole life I wanted to go to college for art, but my mother convinced me that it was not a good idea, and I should go to a business degree and get a business degree, I got into my state's business and marketing honor society. So yeah, blah 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 blah. Basically, nobody knows something about college and stuff. Nobody really cares. So this dude went into a business degree. The first semester, everything started out fine, but when the end of September hit, I got a reimbursement from financial aid. Let me add, my mother was on SSI for minor disabilities and hasn't worked in the past 18 years. She has arthritis and fibromyalgia, so apparently she can't work. I got public assistance that I never knew about. So that dude had public assistance that dude never knew about, since I was never allowed to do paperwork or for anything. I thought that we only got food stamps, but apparently she lied and said I was paying a couple $100 for rent, and so she could get more money. Oh, the POS. So she was getting nearly $500 a month for my needs. I never got anything unless it was Christmas, and $350 of every month for food stamps. My boyfriend had to buy me food because I never was allowed to eat at home, and I didn't want to get a 3K meal plan on campus. Oh damn, that's a freaking bad person over there. Anyways, I got a healthy $2,000 back from financial aid, which I originally planned on spending on clothes I had a pair of fitting jeans since I lived with my mother, a laptop for school, and food. Well, apparently, every time I get money, it belongs to my mother. Oh, what a freaking that's a freaking POS, mother. She demanded that I give her most of the money, so I spent 1,500 on some jeans for me and a brand new PS4, PS Vita, PS Plus, whatever, and a bunch of them in PS4 games for my boyfriend. So that girl is a girl, yeah. This story is not mine. I know that sounds reckless of me, but he has paid me back for it. She was pissed and belittled me till I gave her the rest of the money for rent and bills and food. She went off and bought herself and her boyfriend drugs. Do you know why I didn't say that normally? Because YouTube would demonetize this video, so yeah. So she bought herself and a boyfriend drugs. That's a bad person, that's a bad mother. So yeah, I was mad because obviously that's just not okay. And I just pushed through the semester and kind of sucked it up like I usually do. February came along and pretty much the same thing happened. She demanded my $3,000 that I got more this past semester because I only had to pay one textbook and to pay for rent, electricity, Wi-Fi, food, and everything under the sun. She got mad when I refused to give her more than $350, and I went off and spent my money on my anniversary, including outfit, costs, 2 meals, and some gifts. A new phone. My phone barely worked. It was 7 years old, and prepared my phone plan for the next few months. I also bought myself some food for when I was home. She was irate. How dare I spend money on my boyfriend and not the woman who birthed me? That's basically what it says. I tried staying away from home as much as possible. Driving. Jesus Christ! I'm trying to role play the crazy mother, and I'm actually role playing in the wrong parts. Jesus Christ! That sounds weird. Driving around. God, my God, Jesus Christ. With my boyfriend, for the most part. But every night I came home, I would get yelled at. Well, March was when stuff hit the fan. I'm not allowed to say shit. YouTube will not understand anything. It will never catch me alive. So, I added my medical card. They put cash assistance on that card for convenience, and birth certificate for a program that helps people get jobs in the area. And she wasn't having it. Apparently saying I needed them was being rude and disrespectful. I ignored her for the most part and kept insisting that I needed them right away because I had to leave. She gave them to me after half an hour of telling that I needed to leave, and she just started yelling at me. I got confused right now. My GREATERTAINER is confused. He hurt himself in his confusion, apparently. I became a Pokemon. I get confused so easily right now. So yeah. So I left for a few hours and got a call back from my caseworker asking when I would turn the timesheets. I had to get a signature from each teacher. She started stating I was in class to get my insurance benefits and the food stamps. I didn't know about the cash assistance, and she told me that I could lose my cash assistance if I didn't. I asked her what she was talking about, and she told me I got approximately $500 a month to pay for rent and other things I needed. I informed her that I never knew about that, and she was very upset that my mother was using the money, on God knows what. She told me to change the pin on the card and not let my mother touch it. Solid advice, guys. Let's be honest. So I changed the pin on my card and went home, and my room was torn up. My clothes were everywhere, my old laptop missing, my Christmas gifts from my boyfriend were gone. I was really upset. I told my mother that I wanted my stuff back, and she just threw everything out my door. I started packing my bags because I was done with her garbage. She demanded I give her my Medicaid card back, since she keeps everyone else's. What? She got in my face, threw my glasses onto the floor, tried throwing my new phone, and was just screaming at me till I gave it to her. I have post-traumatic stress disorder, so I panic whenever somebody is even slightly loud. Oh, PTSD, 'cause of her. After she went to the store and tried buying something with it, she came home and started shoving me around, demanding I give her the pin. I was just like my father. I was a piece of trash that actually fit me for once in my life. I was trash for lacking the presents I got from my boyfriend and not from her. And I got pants that were 2 sizes too big and very low size for Christmas. Yeah, no, etc., etc. So she actually hit me because of it, and hit me till I gave her my pin. Oh, really? Why did you give her your pin? I was dumb and gave it to her. Someone for some reason called the cops, and they showed up shortly after, and her and her boyfriend. Oh, and they got them. She was gone. And I started telling them what happened. She started telling them that I was abusive and manipulative and a pathological liar. Really? I showed them where she hit me and tried explaining that she took my medical card, but they didn't care. The cops never cared because supposedly my mom's boyfriend was put off in a local police force into the hospital. What? Has put half of our local police force to the hospital. Oh. So after the cops left, my mom said that my boyfriend, who has done nothing and has only been supportive to me throughout all this, was a pedophile, and I'm a year older than he is. So, and that is not, I told her, allowed, and he was not allowed to enter the house again. Then she said I had a new curfew at 6 p.m. I had a class that ended at 5, and it took me 2 hours to walk home, so that was stupid. And if I left the house, I was to never return. So I left. Good job. Good job. How many brain cells do you need to think of? I don't like this woman. I get the heck out of there. And my boyfriend took me to a homeless shelter, specifically for teens and young adults that were in abusive situations and stuff. And I know where else to go. I got my own apartment with the potential of getting a roommate at some point. Oh, and I honestly have never felt better in my life. The next day, I go to get a new card, and my mother has taken out $260 at 5 a.m. with the help of my oldest sister. I had $4 to buy food and 2 weeks before I could apply for my own food stamps and cash assistance case. Most of the time I had only water, and I would eat every 3 days at my boyfriend's house. Oh, that's hard. When the virus hit, his dad refused to let me over, even though he knew what was going on to a certain extent. I didn't eat anything for a week before being able to get food stamps. I wish I'd gotten a job, but having 8 classes, one of which was 6 hours a week for a measly 1 credit, took up the majority of my time. The college suggested that I withdraw to focus on my mental health, and I was afraid of leaving my new place because I didn't want to be attacked by my family or my mom's boyfriend's drug addicted friends. So I went from seeing my therapist for half an hour every week to seeing her about half an hour every week. Every other week. So God. She suggested that I cut contact with my mom. Good job! Do you need to be a therapist to think of that? Permanently, even though it meant losing a good $3,000 worth of stuff I bought myself over the past 12 years. I got paid to babysit and take care of the farm while in foster care. I was so upset about losing all 40 of my stuffed animals. They really meant a lot to me, and they kind of were the only things that had helped calm down my panic attack. Okay, so I know it sounds immature, but I've had most of them since I was about 8 years old. Then something popped in my head. I was applying for my own food stamps and cash assistance case. So the revenge is this part. Yay! Who wants revenge? Who wants to see what happens in revenge? We do! Who wants to do that? We do! Okay. So I realized that I could easily report my mother for welfare fraud. Not only had she been taking my $500 a month, but she had lied and said that her boyfriend didn't share food and were roommates. She paid to use other people's food stamps, and she has sold her food stamps to buy for cash to buy fast food or drugs. That's exactly how I'm gonna be speaking from now on, I guess. So I did just that. I went to our state's website and reported her fraud, adding when she took my money from my credit card at 5 a.m. that one day. I went into detail. I gave every single location and everything, and I said she used other people's cards all the time, which was very true, and how she demanded my card whenever I had it. Yeah. A couple weeks later, I get a letter from the Department of Social Services, DSS. They accidentally sent it to my address instead of my mom's, thinking she moved along with me. I opened it and I read that she was denied public assistance, denied medical insurance, denied food stamps, she met the requirements for getting them, but because of my report, she lost everything. But as far as I know, what probably hurt her was that I told DSS that she stole my card and requested a new one. Oh, what helped was that I told the DSS she stole my car and requested a new one. And the lady at the front desk was mortified. And I found out that she took the money out later when I set up the card online and saw all the previous transactions for the past year. So she's out $850 a month more than her SSI and out of health insurance, which was paid for by the state, all because of me. And I boasted about it to my therapist. My therapist actually congratulated me because I'm very shy with people. So to report something like that was very unlikely of my. So unless you got me very angry. Not sure if this was appropriate here, but it took a lot out of me to be even able to do it. Thanks, anxiety. Also, P.S. My mother demands my money all the time and gets abusive. So that's basically what happened. That's all that happened. Oh, wow. So what is my opinion about all this? You get becoming a bitch. You get bitch at you ed at the end. You know, beasted at YouTube. Thank you for the monetization. Just kidding. So that's it for today's video. There are many videos on your screen, you know, that you should click. And many links in the description you should click too. And everything that you should click. Oh my god, you should click everything. Jesus Christ, why are you not clicking? Why? So, I would recommend the, video on the top, something, press something. I most likely will have it in some sort of weird formation, so yeah. There are a lot of stuff in your screen, so yeah. Press one of them. Do it. Just do it, guys.